Hey everybody, this is Paul James Caden with Mystic Paranormal. I'm currently out at one of the local cemeteries. It's a pretty chilly Sunday morning. I'm doing the intro to this video in the car, but I'm going to do a little bit of a walkthrough in this cemetery today and use the original Ghosttube app that has the word generator built into it. I never really put that app to the test out walking around in a cemetery or for any length of time, although it is an app that I've played with in the past. And as far as word generating apps goes, I have gotten some interesting responses, direct responses. I've captured some orbs in my house by using the Ghosttube app, and you can see that in the shorts here on my channel, where the orb comes out of my closet and just floats across the room. So I'm gonna try the Ghosttube app, but I'm also going to do something different and employ my own intuitive senses, because when you're doing a walkthrough like this or any spirit session, you many times get impressions that there's a presence nearby. And if I get that sense during this little cemetery walk, I'm going to use the Ghosttube Seer, which is another app which employs AI, that if it senses energy or an electromagnetic field, that AI will try to draw a picture of what it's sensing, or spirit can influence the app to actually make an image that it wants you to see. So I'm going to be using the Ghosttube app, my own senses, and then the Ghosttube Seer if I sense anything, to see if we can get any images and if those images will match what I'm sensing. So this is going to be kind of a different and interesting video. I don't know how long I'll be out there, because you see it's kind of snowy, it's chilly, it's 21 degrees I think right now. So I'm going to do the best I can for as long as I can, and see if we can capture something here. So let's get out of the car, turn on the Ghosttube, and see what happens. Alright, we're out of the car. I have to watch my step here. It is a little icy in spots. Now that's interesting that the EMF meter is going off, because the EMF meter does work on this app. If you have this app and you want to test it, I would say turn on your microwave oven if you have one.
Remorse.
Then hold the app close to the microwave and you will see the EMF meter go off. So making my way through the icy, snowy pathway here.
Box.
I want to ask if there are any spirits in this cemetery who would be willing to communicate with me today through this app. And I ask my own angels and guides to draw near to me, forming a barrier of protection, letting only those spirits come near that are benevolent, friendly, and willing to communicate. There's the EMF meter going off. Is anyone there? Could you tell me your name, please? Or if you're a man or a woman? Is anyone standing near to me right now?
Idiot.
Are you calling me an idiot?
To your left.
To your left, okay. That would be over here. Is anyone there? I always feel like a little bit of an idiot talking to these voice generators. I see a lot of paranormal enthusiasts use them on YouTube, and I always say, I feel kind of foolish talking to these things, but you have to engage in case someone is trying to make contact. Is anyone here to my left, or am I just talking to myself? Anyone out here in the cemetery today? Oh, I just actually got a feeling of someone flicking
Who is she?
flicking their finger like that on the side of my head. There's someone standing over here to my left, walking with me. Would it be okay if I try to take your picture with another app? You could show me what you look like. There's that feeling again.
Connie C.
Connie C. That's an old friend of mine. I actually was making contact with last night using my pendulum board. Are you here with me today, Connie? You've been showing up in my dreams a lot. That's why I attempted to contact you last night, which I do feel I was relatively successful. That was a private session, so I don't really record those things. And Connie...
Make a noise.
Is there anyone around me? The EMF meter keeps going off in the cemetery. Connie was actually the mother. Her son was the second drummer of the rock band Kiss, Eric Carr, Connie Caravello. Her and her husband Albert.
Weak.
Some of the nicest people I ever wanted to meet. Is anyone here in the cemetery with me today? Could you make yourself known? Tell me your name. Now, I do get the sense intuitively of a presence somewhere over there by those trees overlooking the cemetery when I turn
Believe.
around. So let's turn on the Ghosttube Seer and see what happens, and then we'll come back here to the Ghosttube app. Alright, here we are recording with the Ghosttube Seer. Is anyone over there? Could you show me what you look like? You can interact with this app and help it to generate an image. Over there by the trees, is anyone there? Get a little bit closer. This doesn't have a camera on it, this app. Is anyone over here? Oh, they're getting an image coming through. It looks like an evil clown. I don't know how accurate that would be. That would be pretty eerie if that face was standing over here looking at me. We'll go just a little bit further. It's a good way to train your senses when you're out doing this sort of thing. Even if you're off exercising the intuitive senses to sense spirit. And I'm walking over here because I feel the presence is moving. And now kind of, I don't know, I just got that flick on the side of my head again. So I got a few flicks on the side of the head. Now we're getting another I don't know exactly what that would be, a tattoo? I'm gonna go back to the Ghosttube and see if we can get any words. Alright, here I am over by the trees. Was that an accurate image of your face you were showing me through the Ghosttube Seer? Intuitively I sense like...
Necklace.
Was that second photo a picture of something that was on a necklace, a symbol that you had? Something that was dear to you? Oh, there's the flick again, always right on the left side of my head. Is someone trying to get my attention? Or is this app difficult for you to use? Oh, there's the EMF meter again. Could you tell me your name, please?
Matt.
Matt. Okay. Is that you, Matt, flicking me on the side of the head every so often? I also heard when I was standing up there, like someone was walking up behind me. Is there something you'd like to say, Matt? I wasn't going to do this for this session, but let's turn on the Ghosttube Vox with the spirit box and see if we can get some more clear responses. Because I'm getting those flicks on the side of the head, and I do feel like someone was over there and then kind of circling me here by the trees. So let's turn on the Vox and see if we get some better responses through
Start.
that. Alright, we got the Vox up. This is a lot easier for Spirit to use. Can you tell me who's around me right now?
4-2.
Who was flicking the side of my head? Could you tell me who that was? Did that say Matt?
No.
Did that say Matt through here? My wife's brother passed away a couple weeks ago. His name was Matt.
You know. Based.
I don't want to use his last name for
Course with all the
privacy reasons, but is this my wife's brother that's trying to make contact here today?
I think. A victim. It's a bit.
I also took the photo over here with the Ghosttube Seer. Was that your real face, or was that a fluke video on the Ghosttube Seer?
Anderson.
Uh-oh.
I don't.
His own
Are there any spirits in this cemetery this morning?
soul.
Anybody that would like to make contact?
Brian. Just before the top.
May he
He's been set. West Ham, go and.
Is Matt still here?
order. You
Well.
Anything anybody would like to say?
Pressing up.
I'm going to start heading back to my car.
And out.
So on the journey back, I'm going to go back to the YouTube, or the Ghosttube app. That was primarily what I wanted to use. So here we go. Alright, back to the Ghosttube app as I go back to the car. Even with the gloves on, my fingers are getting very cold and painful. Holding the camera. So I want to ask as I walk, can spirits use this app to communicate effectively? Can you let me know you're here?
How?
How? There are words in this app that Spirit is supposed to be able to access and communicate the best they can through the word bank in this app. Just like you did when you said how. If that was in fact the Spirit.
Things will work out.
Will they now? Okay. I'm getting about ready to end this session. If there's any last words anyone would like to say. Well, I want to thank any and all spirits who may have left a word or a message.
Down.
Down. Oh, the EMF went off. I thank any and all spirits who may have left a message here today or a word. I'm not sure we got much using the Ghosttube app or any of the
Idiotic.
apps here this morning. Yes. I do feel a bit idiotic when I talk to these word generators, but it's all in the name of experiments. So yeah, I'm not sure we got much here today, but I do like this app and I will use it again. Sometimes it's just a slower day when you go out to connect with Spirit, and you just don't get as much as you hope you would, and then sometimes you don't think you're going to get anything and you end up getting a lot. I usually get a lot of responses in this cemetery. There's someone standing right there.
What happened to me?
Well, I'm not really sure. Could you tell me your name? Or tell me how maybe you passed? Could you tell me something about yourself, if anyone is there? Or just step near.
Close.
Oh, you're close. Step closer to set off the EMF meter. Let me know you're there. There was this sound of like a
Seance.
little bit of a shuffling footstep sound in this direction. This is a bit of a seance, albeit a little bit different technique in connecting with Spirit. but it's very cold out.
Maybe.
That's so interesting how the EMF meter keeps going off. There's nothing around here to set it off. So that in and of itself is kind of interesting. But we're going to get temperatures that are going to be 23 below zero with the wind chill over the next couple of days. So I got tired of being around the house doing the sessions. I wanted to get out and try to change up the scenery.
Ritual.
Like I said, I'm not sure we got much, but it was worth the try. So thanks to any spirits who left a word or a message. And thank you for watching. As always, I appreciate it. Until next time, stay in love, stay in the light, and in your own life, get out there and try to make contact. Peace.